Oh, let's start with GJ. She was beautiful. I didn't get to take her because I couldn't figure out on my broker how to switch accounts. So I'll let that slide, but that's okay. There's always going to be another opportunity. I'm in gold cells right now too, but I will get into that in a second. So with GJ, taking everything away, go to the weekly. Like, again, what's being maintained? Is it lower highs or is it higher lows? We had a lower high, it broke. Boom, boom, candle, closed above that. High low created. What is this? An engulfing candle. Look at all the way to the downside. Look at the EMAs. Look at the resistance that it's breaking. And then we just did a simple break and retest on the weekly. Had a weekly level here. Came right back to it. Created almost an engulfing, but really strong and powerful bullish candle on the weekly time frame with a nice break to the downside. Going to the daily time frame. It didn't even get like if I was trading the way I traded a few months ago, I would have never caught anything in here. Because now I know, just wait for lower highs to stop being created once you get into this weekly level, right? Because then we know that there has been a change in a balance from the sellers back to the buyers, which is what we're going in for, because that's where we are on the higher time frames. So I have my point A right here, and my point B drop down to the smaller time frames. And since I have the clarity on the 4 hour of the direction and of, you see all these higher lows being maintained, resistance broken, resistance right here, all broken, then these higher lows are being maintained. So when price created this, I was like, okay, what we're not gonna do is do a bearish and then another bearish candle. Why? Because we just came from the weekly time frame. My bias is bullish. And if we did that, then I would stand back for a second and probably assume it would go here, but it didn't do that. So the whole time price was in this level, I knew that was a major liquidity area. I shall show. So I knew that was a spicy, hot area the whole time. Drop down to, okay, so the structures, like on the 1 hour, you see point A, point B, you see the stuff very clearly. 30-minute time frame now. So it was, so because with the broker that I'm with, I can't trade from my phone, which is ass, but it's fine. I can trade from my computer though. Price in during New York session, it was up here, so it kind of had its ideal entry after it cooled off and after there was not that much volume in the markets, right? So this would have been a good entry. I saw that, and I saw how it wicked the 38.2% zone. If we look at this, I said, waiting for at least a 38.2% pullback, then a bullish engulfing or engulfing variation or higher low formed on the M30, preferably M15 if needed, right? And I said to have the entry during the next session, but I have to be flexible right now because I can't trade during your session. But this higher low was formed, and I was like, okay, perfect. I want to buy here. And this is when I was trying to buy, and then I realized I couldn't switch over from my account, but that's fine. And then I was like, okay, I see this wick right here. I'm gonna put the stop loss right here. I'm not putting the stop loss right here because we're out of session. So when we go into session, liquidity could easily take that out. And that's exactly what happened. We weren't even in session at this time. No, we were Asian. Yeah, this is GJ. So, yeah. But yeah, the stop loss was here. Take profit. Like I did want it to come up all the way here. I would have held to a 1 to 3. Or you could have just taken it at this negative 27% or this negative 61.8% because that's the highest to the left, right? So that was that on GJ. On UJ, I never caught it because it never went far enough. It just stayed at the 23.6%, right? And so I was just like, I just left that alone. But right now, I'm really liking sells on gold. I'm in sells on gold. So there's not too much clarity on the daily time frame when it comes to this right now. So I have to drop down to the 4 hour or the 8 hour. I really like the 8 hour because it's clean, right? We have support created, we broke it, lower high created, lower high being maintained, lower high created. What do you think is going to happen now? The thing that's more than likely going to happen is we're going to maintain this lower high. right? If price wanted to come up, there's a possibility that yes, it could come back up into this level if it wanted to, if it even wanted to, before continuing bearish, right? But there's a chance that we could like stay under this trend line. And also, let's see what the one I was looking like. Yeah, so if in 34 minutes the 1 hour candle closes like this, then we would have just created resistance on the 1 hour time frame, and we can draw like a random line like that and see, okay, from here, let's see if price maintains the lower highs. And we just had New York Stock Exchange open, so that means let's see what the smaller time frames are doing. Looking bullish. All time frames are looking bullish, but my stop loss is here. My take profit is down here. I'm just looking for a 1 to 2 on this one. Even though I do believe it could continue bearish, I'm just looking for a 1 to 2 on this one. It's fine. And the levels that would potentially, make it go back bullish is this level right here and this right here. Oh, that was a spicy level. Spicy. But yeah, so we are going to just continue to look at the small, like, let's see how this closes in 3 minutes, right? That's gonna give us some insight. I do see this higher low on the 30-minute right here, and the 15-minute can continue to create, if it wants to, but then if it continues up, that's fine. My stop loss is, I'm still safe, but just watch for a break of support on this time frame or the 30-minute time frame if that happens, right? But yeah, actually, it's not even 9:30. So this candle close is gonna be pretty telling as to what's gonna happen for the rest of the day. Let's see what the dollar is doing. Yeah, bullish. That beautiful high low was created. Of course, now our target is back to, ideally this level really, but like, or you can do it based off of the fib. That is nothingness. If that would ever come back some. But yeah, daily's bullish. So we'll see how the rest of the day plays out. We don't have any news for today. So happy trading.